Yo, what up? It's your boy SonTJ. How's it going? Or SonTJ, 'cause I'm trying to be more correct here. So, I have a special video for y'all today, and I'm recording this May the 8th, right before Goku Day, and this is like a Goku Day special. Um, and I remember asking y'all in my community section, what would y'all like to see for a Goku Day video? Some said, like, talk about why you think Goku's the GOAT. If I do those, again, I've done those videos in the past. And I feel like I'm never going to beat the allegations that I'm this blind Goku fan who can never be objective, because that's people's go-to when they ignore my arguments. Then it's like, talking about Goku and Chi-Chi moments and things like that. But today's video is brought to you by Vic89. He tagged me and Prince Vegeta. That led to a legendary legendary back and forth between me and him. Me, a big Son Goku fan, and him, a big Prince Vegeta fan. And also, if he doesn't remember, because he says later on in this thread, which you're going to see later, that he'll make a response video to this. But I met him in person at Command Con. He just probably doesn't remember me because I was younger and I didn't have my beard. I shaved it for some reason. I went to Command Con when I hanged out with Geek the 101, MJ, everyone else like that. But before we continue down this video, I just want to let y'all know, I hope y'all having a blessed day. And if you're a longtime fan, or if you want to become a longtime fan, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. But I'm going to talk about a little bit something more personal near the end of the video that I think I just need to talk about, just to clear the air on things. But let's just get started, man, because I think this is going to be a little fun video. So we see Battle Obsessed. He makes a thread about how Goku's a bad dad or whatever. And of course, he was joking, saying that Goku's a great dad. And a guy here says, uses Team 4-Star, which is the main ones who push the narrative that Goku's a bad dad through the memes and jokes, whatever. But this is something that started all of this right here. Right here.
Every single person who says that Vegeta is a better father than Goku, stop.
And again, I forgot to mute my microphone there, but pretty much the head guy from Team 4-Star says, like, yo, stop saying Vegeta's a better dad than Goku. Now, I get tagged, and Prince Vegeta gets tagged. And you already know by the energy of this tweet right here, I will not. It's my gimmick. And I'm just saying, tell the truth. Come on, man. Just tell the truth. And he says, to be fair, Goku hasn't ever, oh wait, hold up. To be fair, Goku hasn't ever giving up fighting to stay or wait for a kid to be born. He doesn't have that type of restraint, at least in Super that's gone. Now, if you think about it, he was there with Chi-Chi and wasn't fighting any major people when Gohan was born. And he was dead when Goten was born. So, kind of not really the greatest argument. But I bring up something that I've always had a problem with. And this is how it kind of leads into it, man. So, my biggest problem with Vegeta the dad, and I think it trumps anything a Vegeta fan can say. And also, this is a very fun conversation, all right? This is nothing serious. It's not like last year where it's going to be a whole dramatic thing. We're both having fun, all right? So understand that. I'm joking. And it's Goku Day, so be on my side. But I talk about how Vegeta left Bulma and Trunks to die in a plane, and it took his alternate timeline son to save both of them. If he wasn't there, it'll be gone. Literally. You know how crazy he is that it took an alternate timeline version of his future son to change Vegeta to be a good dad. Like right here, it says, why wouldn't you save your wife and child? And he says, ridiculous, stay out of my way. And I just think that's like a nail in the coffin. Like, no matter what Vegeta does, that is a top tier worst thing ever to do. And he says, here's the deal. Vegeta was evil and Goku hit his head. So it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. It's better to compare them when they're both good, because Goku hit his head and did a factory reset. So here's the thing. This would be a decent argument if Goku had a child when he was evil or something. But no, Goku had a child when he was a good person. Multiple children as a good person. Saved Gohan from the dead multiple times in the canon and multiple times like when he was alive or when he wasn't alive in the movies as well. Vegeta, on the other hand, just started getting his stuff together post Super and GT. He had Trunks when he was evil as crap. And even after like having Trunks and like being married to Bulma and all that stuff, he still went back to being Majin and almost killed everybody in the crowd. So again, the whole argument we only can count Vegeta post. It's like a dad who let his kids die in, I don't know, like in a fire or something, but he starts a new family. Like, yo, you can't count that. That was before I got my character development. and I got to go down a thread, which I can talk about this stuff, because when people keep talking about Goku's a bad dad, all this stuff, you got to remind yourself that Goku saved Gohan from Nappa when he came back from the dead. Helped Gohan fight Cell, literally when he was like using King Kai and helping Gohan from the dead. In the BoJack movie, Goku literally teleports, knocks BoJack's away. Goku saves both Goten and Gohan from beyond the grave, and people like to say, well, it's the Dragon Balls. Like, it's very ambiguous, but actually, I can go back to one of my latest tweets here, because people was like wondering, where was Vegeta and Piccolo during the Broly Second Coming movie? I thought about that. It's like, yeah, Piccolo, the guy y'all keep deeming is a better dad than Goku, was nowhere to be found, and Vegeta was nowhere to save his kid. So, another L to the whole Vegeta stuff. Again, is in the uncanon, you know, movie verse stuff and everything like that. But just another thing to note. And then we can just talk about the canon stuff. Goku sacrificed his life twice for Gohan, literally against Raditz. And against Cell, both situations where Gohan was doing too much and he had to, you know, sacrifice himself. He also saved Goten from falling down a cliff. Granted, could Goten survive? Maybe, but Goku literally teleported and saved Goten there. He saved Gohan and Krillin again against Nappa. And then Goku saved Gohan from Golden Frieza, well, regular Frieza before he went Golden. Goku saved Gohan multiple times against Broly from the Z movie. And Goku saved Gohan from Cooler as well. And we can go down the list. And I was going to make a short about this. So if you see this appear again, it's because I was going to make a short about this. But Goku saved Gohan from falling down a cliff in the filler. In Z, Goku saved Gohan from, like, you know, dying against Raccoon. And Goku, the main reason he even turned Super Saiyan in the Frieza saga, people think it's Krillin, is because right after Krillin dies, Frieza threatens to kill Gohan. And that's when Goku turned Super Saiyan. So kind of like a misconception. Like, yeah, Krillin died, of course, but it's because he threatened to kill Gohan right after. So let's get back to the thread, because there's a lot to go over. So what else can I say here? Because there's so many replies that we have to go through them. Let me also say Goku has not become a better dad in all the show, and Vegeta has. So it's like that, like, you know, that false equivalent stuff is that, oh, well, because people assume a great character is a character who must start really bad, then eventually turn good, regardless of the quality of that transformation. It is like Goku has never had to become a quote-unquote better dad. Yes, later in Super and stuff, they've kind of made jokes talking about, oh, he doesn't remember birthdays or something, but Gohan and Goten are both proud of Goku. Gohan literally puts on Goku's outfit to fight Boo. He's very proud of his dad. and he became a scholar, which Goku respects as well. He's like one of the main reasons why he didn't want Gohan forcing himself to be in the Universe 6 tournament and things like that. So I'm just like, yeah, nah. Like, and again, Future Trunks is the main reason why Prime Timeline Bulma and Prime Timeline Trunks are even alive. So, yeah, nah. And he says, wow, never had to be a better dad. Why is Chi-Chi always pissed? And that kind of goes into the whole thing of, like, Chi-Chi has been kind of made of a comedy character in Z and was just unnecessarily mad all the time because she was mad that Goku and Gohan had to save the planet and talked about how she wanted Gohan to become a scholar while the planet's about to be destroyed. It's like, you got to work on, you know, what is more important. And I think Chi-Chi was kind of like, a little bit ruined as a character a little bit because it's just like this constant joke that people kept on making. But she said she stayed pissed, my Prince Vegeta saying she stayed Prince my G. The creator said himself that Goku's a bad dad. Remind yourself that Kira Toriyama doesn't remember that Super Saiyan 2 exists. Mind you, Super Saiyan 2 was the biggest thing that happened in the Cell arc. He doesn't remember that. Kira Toriyama, no matter how much I love him for creating my favorite character of all time, is an unreliable resource in situations where it contradicts his story. And I even put down here, he doesn't remember Super Saiyan 2 exists. He says this has nothing to do with Goku being a good dad. And I just pretty much clarified that. It just added to my argument that a lot of Kira Toriyama's statements a lot of times is trolly and it can't really be taken. It's called death of the author. And my boy hits me with, like, because he has Twitter Blue, so he can hit with me with a little bit more longer paragraph. But pretty much, what else can I say here? Goku's the worst of the bunch because Kira Toriyama said so. Kind of like a little scapegoat there. But yeah, just pretty much I keep calling about the idea that Vegeta can only be counted in the dad debates once he became a good person. Which again is like, if you want to argue post like the Cell arc, he still doesn't take Trunks to the park and all this other stuff, and he still chooses getting revenge on Kakarot before even caring. And then it takes Goku convincing Vegeta to care about his wife and child. So again, it's just terrible argument. It's a very terrible argument. But again, you can look here and look at Prince Vegeta's stuff. Again, if he responds, I'm happy to respond, brother. I really am. But pretty much just kind of going down the route that Vegeta post-changing and stuff has become a better dad and all that stuff. But I comment later, it's pure bias and just this whole idea that Vegeta had a child while he was an evil person, did not care for him at all, and it took an alternate timeline. None of this stuff was needed for Goku to care about Gohan. He literally, once Gohan got kidnapped, he instantly went to save his son's life and died because of it. I just say, just because Vegeta mentions Bulma, Trunks, and Goku before he dies is not really a parallel. I'm sorry. Like, Goku risks and sacrifices his life to take out his own brother to save his son. Yeah, nah, bruh. It doesn't really work there, but okay. And now we go into the cope that Prince Vegeta goes into, saying that the reason why he chose being a Majin over being a dad is because he didn't feel like he was worthy. And, you know, he was still guilty about his stuff. I'm just saying, like, yo, if Goku did none of this stuff, if he did any of this stuff, bro, people would not be giving Goku this much props, man. It's crazy how being a piece of crap person gives you so much room to get all this, like, you know, but he was going through it type stuff. Again, we're talking about a character. Vegeta has killed billions of people since, like, a child, destroying planets and stuff. But again, he still chose to be Majin over even being a dad, post being a good person. Again, I'm still going to give credit that Vegeta did some good stuff with, like, you know, not wanting to go train with Whis when Bola was being born, things like that. That stuff is cool and all. And like what he did in GT where he's with Bola, like, you know, buying her stuff. Again, Goku was there for Goten and training Goten, like, to the end of Z and things like that. And Goku's already raised Gohan for majority of his life. Yes, more than Piccolo. I have a video talking about it where Dr. Doi and Senna do a little funny video, and I do a little response to that as well. But he's talking about I'm on tomfoolery, blah, 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 blah. I'm saying, like, is it tomfoolery or you can't handle the truth? And he said, you're 100% cloud. And I was like, you just wouldn't get it, man. You just wouldn't get it. What else can we get into here? So he keeps dying on the hill that Akira Toriyama said it, so it makes it true. And I said, like, it's crazy to me that you can die for your kid twice, and now people are trying to label Gohan as a bad dad and Piccolo is better because he babysits like maybe a couple hours of the day. Like, people give Piccolo the biggest props. And remind yourself that he didn't feed Gohan for like half a year. He like kidnapped Gohan, and he had so much evil intentions with Gohan before his sacrifice. Like, yeah, Piccolo's become a lot better since then, but like, nah. And he threw Gohan to a mountain hoping that he'll unlock his power. But yeah, like, Gohan overworking himself, bad dad. Goku sacrificed his life for his son multiple times, bad dad. But Piccolo doing a little couple hours of watching Pan, and Vegeta, like, who doesn't work, and Bulma is the most rich person on the planet, and he just watches Bola or watches Trunks after he does a couple hundred push-ups. That makes him a great dad. Whack. And he says, better than Goku was the question. I'm just like, you know what? I'm talking to a wall, man. In my G, I told you who's the worst. I'm like, you know what? If you want to name who's the best dads, number one is Krillin. Krillin's a whole cop out here. Like, he's been there for Marin the entire time. Like, come on, bro. Then it's Gohan, Goku, then Piccolo the kidnapper who don't feed kids for months, and Vegeta the one who leaves his family in a plane crash. And he says capitalist. I'm like, it's the facts. Where does this thread end, man? Because this video is going on for a long time, man. But, and then of course, you know, we talk about if this is gonna become a Goku Day video, and my boy Prince Vegeta says, oh well, I'm gonna make a debunk video that comes out, and hopefully this comes out by tomorrow. And I'm saying, you lucky you got more clout than me, because I think he has like 1 million subscribers on YouTube. My boy's been, congratulations to him. I'm gonna get there one day. But I ain't never scared. And I put Captain America going against Thanos and his army. And then, of course, me and Prince Vegeta end up following each other. You know, that's history right there. So let me know in the comment section below, did I say Vegeta never underrates his opponent's head ass? And, of course, Vic, who started this all, mentions all Vegeta's L's and things like that. But very fun conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed my little commentary and things like that. please hit that like button, subscribe, and just share this video. It will mean a lot to me. And for the people who's been loyal for a very long time, or you just want to be loyal, if you just want to stick by, pretty much just this video is over. But I just want to say, yesterday I had a really hard time. Like I actually, you know, I be having a little few Indian cries in there, but I actually had like a pure ugly cry moment, man. I actually felt my face contort, and I just want to say, like, for the first time in a long time, I really thought about just quitting being a YouTuber. Like, not on so dramatic, like I need to pause and nothing. Like, I just felt like I had a dose of reality yesterday and understanding things I can't have right now because I'm not at where I want to be in my career to have those things. And I kind of felt like a big part of me was holding myself back being a YouTuber, and I was chasing a dream I felt like I didn't deserve. And despite how much therapy I've been through and things like that, I blame myself. And even though that's why I don't really react to people constantly coming at me or hating on me, is because I'm my own worst critic. I have imposter syndrome. And despite all my accomplishments and, you know, the women I can get and all these type of things, I blame myself so harshly that I can never really forgive myself. And thank you for my friends and things like that was there for me, that made sure to understand and just validate those things. I deserve to be happy and things like that. And I just want to say, for anyone who's going through those struggles of feeling like you don't deserve to be where you're at, or you can't find love or things like that because you're not at your career path, I just want to say, take a breath, believe in yourself. You've gotten this far for a reason, and we all have different circumstances, different privileges that we all have in this world, but I'm begging you to keep believing in yourself, and I want to keep believing in myself. Again, I can't promise I'm going to get to 1 million subscribers overnight or things like that, but I just want to say, for anyone out there who's constantly working and trying to do better and try to make something that you believe in come true, despite how much things feel hopeless and you just feel angry with yourself that you're not getting certain stuff because you feel like if you're in a better position, you will have those things. Just honestly, just remember to yourself that you are talented, you in this world for a reason. And just don't feel like you don't deserve to have stuff because you're not at where you want to be for right now. Right now. That's all I want to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if that ruined the mood or nothing. But yeah, man, hopefully this get something going. I already have some pre-recorded videos that I should have uploaded. I have shorts. I have so much stuff I want to upload. And sorry if it's the only Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Like, this is a Dragon Ball channel, and I'm about to go lift some heavy-ass weights with my legs and stuff. But yeah, man, I just want to say, man, again, I'm not the most religious guy, but, you know, I pray, and I just try to find strength that I don't have, and I try to, you know, just believe. And I think we all need reminders, and I hope I reminded you if you're going through a hard day today as well, like I was going through yesterday. And thank you for anyone who supports my content, especially been supporting my content ever since I ever started. Thank you so much, and sorry I hit the mic multiple times. So yeah, SonTJ out, peace, for real. Love you all. Thank you for anyone who's ever been there for me.